Hi, this is Dr. Chynn. I wanted to explain why we can treat high prescriptions and thin corneas when you can't with LASIK, okay? I'm the only surgeon in the United States that had LASIK on one eye, LASIK on the other eye. The older cutting LASIK procedure, I did 5,000 of these things. You cut a flap, you lift up the flap, you laser under the flap, you put the flap down. The problem is when you lift up the flap, you're wasting all this tissue because you can't laser this tissue, and then you're going under the flap. The flap is traditionally 100 to 150 microns. That's enough to treat like -5 or -10 diopters of prescription. We're using the VISX laser. It's the most tissue-sparing laser. That means that we can treat higher prescriptions because each diopter, like -1, -2, -3, some lasers are taking off 20 microns of tissue, and our laser is more efficient, only takes off 10 microns. So if you have a really high prescription or a thin cornea and you went to a doctor that said you can't get surgery, what they really mean is you can't get LASIK. About 99% of the time we can safely treat you with LASIK because we're not cutting a flap, okay? So everyone out there who went to a doctor, wanted LASIK, has a high prescription or thin cornea or some combination of the two, you really should come in for a free consultation. We'll do an orb scan and we'll show you by the calculation of thickness how we can definitely laser you and enhance you also. So if you have any problems like that, just call. It's a free consultation, and I've done about I would say 1,000 people who are more than -9, okay? So this is -9, -10. I've also lasered the highest prescription in US history, which was -20. The person flew here from China, actually. She had a thick cornea to begin with, like about 600 microns, but you know, the upper limit for LASIK is pretty much -9 because after the flap and after the laser, you run out of tissue. Our upper limit's pretty much 19, -19, because again, without cutting the flap, we have more tissue. Also, if you were told that you can't get fixed because you have high hyperopia, like +3, +4, +5, back when I was doing LASIK, we could only treat up to like +2, maybe maximum +3. Now that we're doing the non-cutting procedure, we can safely and effectively treat +4, +5. Also astigmatism. If you have too much astigmatism for LASIK, we could also treat that. So any category of myopia, hyperopia, farsighted, nearsightedness, astigmatism, if you were told you can't get lasered, it really means you can't get LASIK. And again, there's like a 90 to 99% chance that we could safely LASIK you. Anyway, the consultation's free, so you should come in. Thank you.